Hey guys, Lisa Callagher here to share with you a video on Mystery Science. This video, we're going to go over what exactly the features of a unit are in Mystery Science. Okay, so let's get started. I'm on a teacher's ClassLink dashboard and I'm selecting Mystery Science. I've already created my account and my password, so I've I'm able to automatically log in to Mystery Science. Now, the first time that you do this, after you create your password, you will have to type your password in, but then after that, you will automatically be logged in to Mystery Science once you click on the tile. All right, so depending on when you're watching this video, you may see this page for a quote. They're looking to renew our licenses. So you can just click off of this by going to the Mystery Science logo at the top left-hand side of your screen. And that clicking on that will bring you to the home page. All right, so we're going to talk about the features of a unit. As you know, in my last video on the overview of Mystery Science is broken up into units, and these units are specific to certain grade levels. And within each unit, there are specific amounts of lessons and activities and assessments and so forth that coincide with those unit topics. So let's start with coming up to our menu bar here into the grade level drop down menu so I could show you all the grade levels that Mystery Science services. And then if we choose the last see all units, you're able to see for each grade level the science topics. And these topics are units that we're going to go over the features of in this video. So I'm going to choose fourth grade right now, and then I'm going to choose the first unit, human body, vision, and the brain. So once you choose a unit, it will land you on the units page. And for this science unit, the human machine, we have human body, vision, and the brain, Earth's feature processes, sound waves, communication, and energy transfer, and electricity. These are all of the units for fourth grade. Now, for this particular unit, the human body, vision, and the brain, the human machine is the banner. I'm just going to go through the features of this page so you're aware of what to click on to dive a little deeper into the units. So on this banner, there are two things that you can do. The first one is underneath the title. There is a standards and prep link. It actually just anchors you to a different part of the page, and that part has some information. I'm just going to go through with you quickly. Um, the first one is a little blurb about the unit, so it's going to explain to you what this whole unit will cover. You have standards here. Then you have on below the standards, you have unit resources, and these are links. Okay, so I'll come back to those in a second. Next, you'll see that there is a unit prep, and it's all unit prep. So I'm going to open up this window, and you'll see that there is preps for all of the lessons. If you scroll down, you'll see prep instructions for lesson 1, lesson 2, and through all the way to the end. I think there's 4 lessons here, and then there's a performance task. So that is the area of the page when you click on under the banner standards and prep. Over here on the right hand side, you'll see something that says anchor layer. An anchor layer, and right now you see a toggle switch on and off. So I'm going to turn this off for now just so that you can see. What it did was it removed 2 tiles from below the unit lessons, and I'm going to toggle that back on so you can see now. It added 2 tiles, an anchor phenomenon at the beginning, and then a performance task at the end. So these anchor layers are added kind of activities, lessons that kind of dive deeper into the concept, the topic. So you can check those out and see if that's something that you want to work with your students or not. But that's where you would turn the anchor layer on and off. Each unit has anchor layers, and this is the toggle to be able to see them or not. All right, so let's click into any one of these. I'm not going to click into the anchor phenomenon. I'm going to click into lesson one, but they're all basically set up the same way. At the top of your page, you're going to see a video. So the units and lessons are comprised of videos. The lessons actually are comprised of videos that all tie back to the unit topic. So this is lesson 1 of 4. Why do your biceps bulge? And if you notice here at the bottom right hand side, you're able to have the lesson narrated in English or Spanish. So that's one of the biggest assets of Mystery Science, is the fact that they do have this toggle switch between language for all of their content. Okay. You have a back button at the top left to bring you back to your screen, your unit screen with your lessons, muscles and skeletons, and this particular lesson, part 1 of the lesson. Why do your biceps bulge? And then up at the top right, you have a share button, and this is where, when you click on that, you're able to share this actual lesson, or this this lesson and its activities with your students. Now I'm just going to scroll down so you can see we do use Schoology as our LMS. So to share this with your students in Schoology, you're going to click on this link that says copy student link, and you know that it's been copied. Open up Schoology and then drop that link into your Schoology course. If you need to learn how to assign it, you can click on this Learn How link. There is also a tip here about digital worksheets, that you can click the digital worksheets links in the activity prep, and then you're able to assign your digital worksheets to your students via Google Form versions of their lessons and unit assessments. And I'll demonstrate that for you in a little bit. Coming back up to the top of this window, you'll notice that there is a drop-down menu, and that is for the 3 different pieces, or actually 4, because we do have the anchor, um, the anchor piece on. So you're able to, if you didn't have the anchor piece turned on, you would only have 3, and you could actually choose to share the entire lesson to your students, or if you just wanted to have your students look at the exploration part of the lesson, click on that and then click on the purple copy link button, and it will give you a link to only the exploration section. Or if you just want your students to work on the hands-on activity, choosing that in the drop-down menu and then clicking copy link will give you the link to just that section. And again, at the top is the entire lesson. So that's how you would get this to your kids. So let's come down and see what the activity and the lesson is all about. So starting on the left-hand side, you have the activity prep. There's also a print button to print it out. Kind of explains to you. And then here you can preview the actual activity. So if you click on that, it's going to change your screen and you're able to look at what the activity is. So you're going to play that and go through what is expected of the students for the activity. X that out. Scrolling down, still on the left-hand side, you're going to see some COVID-19 adaptations. So if you need your students to work from home because of COVID restrictions, or distance learning, you have some information here for that. You Continuing scrolling down on the left-hand side, you'll see a number of students window, and you'll see you're able to change the amount of students in your class. This is pretty cool because what happens is when you change the number in this box, it changes the number of materials. And while that might not really be a big deal for certain materials, like if you have 25 students, you're going to need 25 pairs of scissors. But for something like string, where it's measured by feet, it's super helpful to see how much feet of string you would need for a certain amount of students. Also, you'll see for some there's details. So if you click on that, it will give you some information about that particular product or material needed. And if you hover your mouse over the title, it will give you an example of the product and possibly where you can purchase it. Continuing to scroll down on the left-hand side, you're going to see prep instructions window. You can open that up and they will give you some instructions on preparation for the hands-on activity. And then if you would like to extend the activity further, there's a link for extensions. I'm going to scroll back up and look at the right-hand side of our page. This right-hand side top part where it says exploration and a time, that relates back to the video up here. So the exploration part of the video is 25 minutes long. The hands-on activity part of the video is 30 minutes long. And the anchor connection, if you have the anchor toggle switch turned on, you will see the anchor connection time. And for this one, it is 30 minutes long. All of these you're able to click on, and it's going to bring up that part of the video. So you can kind of jump to those pieces. Next, it's going to give you some more information here, the grade level, the topic or the unit, the lesson piece, the standard, and then you get some reviews here, which I find to be pretty helpful. These reviews are from teachers, and you'll see that you can get some pretty helpful hints from these reviews. So I highly suggest taking a look there. Below that, you'll see share the lesson box here, and you'll see there's 3 different things that you can do. The sharing the lesson is the same as this share button up at the top right. Clicking on that plus sign, it'll open up the same window that we saw before. Okay, and then below that, you'll see the extend this lesson area. Here, you're able to extend the lesson through readings, assessments, activities, videos, and transcripts. Each one of these are links that you can kind of open up. You'll see the readings provide you with some other links to some reading activities. Assessments provide you access to the lesson assessment, the unit assessment, and the distance learning for students that are working from home. So clicking on any one of these, you'll see it. You're able to, for this one, you're able to print, download, and change the language. When you click on download, this is pretty cool where you're able to copy to your Google Drive. You can then edit the document once it's copied, and then you're able to share that document in Schoology with your students to turn that into you. That's the lesson assessment. The unit assessment is the same. You are able, but it's for the entire unit. This includes multiple choice, true, false, and short answers. And for distance learning, they actually make a Google form assessment, which you're able to download. Again, you're able to download to your drive. It's also available as a Word file or a PDF. This Google form is only available in English. Okay. Uh, there's video extensions of the lesson. Again, clicking on video will open up a window or box that has some links to some videos for you. And then there are transcripts um, that might help. You're able to print out the transcripts that go along with the videos in English and in Spanish. So if students need to read along, or if they want to just look back on some areas of the video, you have the transcripts of the videos here. Again, you can print or download, either download a copy to your Google Drive, download a Word file, or a PDF file. Okay. Next, if you have a problem with your internet, you can download the lesson here, and then they give you credits. All right. So this has been a video on the features of a unit in Mystery Science. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Have a great day.